baby girl. Hi, Athalia. She was born January 26th at 11:39 a.m. It's a miracle. Hi. She was the only person I had when I was sick in that hospital alone. So I did talk to her, obviously. I could just talk, no response back, except maybe some kicks. She weighed 4 pounds, 8 ounces, believe it or not. COVID has affected my life dramatically. I woke up that Wednesday and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like something was on my chest. I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't even get up to go to the restroom, unfortunately. You know, being pregnant, that's what you do a lot. I went to the ER immediately and they kind of quarantined me. They put me in a little room and they were kind of hesitant, like, are you really sick with the COVID or is it just pregnancy symptoms plus the cold that you just recently had? So they took me back, they did the test. About 2 hours later, it came back positive and they immediately sent me up to the labor and delivery, you know, because they wanted to monitor me and, you know, obviously I wasn't breathing right, I needed oxygen and I stood there for a week in the labor and delivery. That was horrible. I was shaking like profusely, like I couldn't, and it was a fever. My fever was like almost 103, almost 104. Every night I would get it, but my body would not stop shaking. I felt like a guinea pig, you know, because nobody knew how to treat me because again, I'm pregnant and with COVID so bad, you know, they seen positive COVID in women, but nothing like me. Again, they were like, what do we do? What do we do with you? We don't, you know, like, you're severe, but we never dealt with the pregnant women, you know, with your symptoms. I did go into labor, premature labor because of it. Because I had no complications prior to me getting sick. I was perfectly fine, you know, perfectly fine. I just never could get better, ever. And then, like I said, up until like January 5th, I was still symptomatic. I was super congested. I felt like I had something in my, you know, my chest heavy. One point I was like at a 70 something, and that was scary because that's when I saw my feet and my fingers blue. That was scary. I didn't think I was gonna even live, honestly. It's when my doctor told me, get on the phone and FaceTime your family. And right there, you know, it put fear into me because she, like her face, you could just see her face, like the fear for me. And when she said that, like, am I gonna tell him like my last words, or is that gonna be the last time I talk to him? Because, you know, COVID impacted me so differently, you know, compared to other people. I'm pregnant, you know, and I love. If I'm sick, is she gonna be sick, you know, because of COVID? I mean, because there's not a lot of information on that. And I feel like they're not even doing a lot of study on pregnant women with COVID. Original due date is March 14th, but she was born on January 26th. Sometimes she'll have really good days and sometimes she won't. Her oxygen has been swinging lately. Her breathing is where she's kind of struggling a little now. She'll do kind of good and then they'll turn her down and kind of back and forth like now. She's at 79, 78. See, this is what happens. Those are they're not very long. I know they take, if they more than 15 seconds and they stimulate her. She's the only person that knows exactly what I went through. You know, pregnant, COVID, not knowing what to do. I had a hospitalist, a pulmonologist come see me, and they're like, well, we're afraid of pregnant women because they don't know what to do. You know, at that time, they kind of just monitored me and they didn't really have any answers because it's so new and they really didn't have anybody like me, pregnant and with COVID, with severe symptoms. She's like my little best friend. It does make me really sad and depressed. You know, COVID's caused all that.